Good morning, guys. This is Michael Straight Up Fitness. I am about to move out of my house, so that means I am packing. I got boxes everywhere, and yesterday was a day where I attacked my kitchen and I took out all the stuff, all my my cutlery. I don't know the word, bestek. Hoe zeg je het ook weer? My dishes and my plates and my forks and my knives. Packed them all up, and I found out that my kitchen closets were pretty empty. They're really empty right now. There's really nothing in it. It's like some paper towels, that's it. But it reminded me of a quick reminder that I wanted to remind you of. And that is that if you want to lose weight, meaning you want to lose fat, meaning you want to shrink your fat cells, then that means you want to cut out all your processed food and a lot of your sugar as well. Because sugar is the enemy of all fat loss. And you've heard this 10 million times before. But sugar is niet goed, which means not good. Or in other words, sugar is slecht, which means bad. Most of your food that you buy at the grocery store should not be in there. It should be in here instead. You want to eat the foods that are gonna go bad if you leave them outside for a while, because those are the foods that are fresh, real, and exciting. Now, there are some foods that you can put in your kitchen cupboards. I hope that's the right word for it. Or maybe in England they call it pantries. They wear trousers and call their kitchen closets pantries. Here is the definitive list of all the foods that you can have in your kitchen cupboards. What better way for me than to go into my own cupboards, pantries, and see what I have in there. Now, food number one, you already guessed it. You already knew because you're a smart person. It's oatmeal right here. Number two is a little surprising. You may not have heard of this, but here's the deal. Have you ever heard of soy sauce? Probably have, right? Soy sauce. Put it over your rice. Soy sauce has soy. Now, soy is man-made. Soy raises your estrogen. If your estrogen goes up too much, you start developing female traits, even if you're a man. This is not a good thing. It kills muscle. So what I recommend instead is this right here. These are organic cocoa aminos. It kind of tastes like soy sauce. What you can also get is another one. This is more popular, probably more familiar, is Bragg's liquid amino. Now, if you pour this over your rice or your quinoa, it's gonna taste a lot better and you're not gonna get all that soy in. Food number three is the best seasoning you can imagine in the whole entire world. Do you have any idea what it is? Yeah, that's right. Cinnamon right here. Cinnamon is proven to improve your insulin sensitivity. It's gonna kill cravings, and if you eat carbs, it's less likely that them carbs, those sugars, are gonna get stored as fat. Food number four is salt. Doesn't need to be refrigerated. I like the pink Himalayan sea salt. Food number five is I'm just gonna call it all of this stuff right here. Like, this is peppermint extract. This is stevia, this is black pepper, this is garlic powder. Basically, all this right here is called seasonings. I always get asked, hey, can I put seasonings over my meat, over my chicken? And the answer is yes. Make your healthy food taste good. Now, I told that to a client one time, and then I won't mention her name, but then I told her, yes, you can have seasonings, put them over your vegetables. And then I see her post on Facebook the very next day. She was eating ranch dressing with carrots. So I'm going to keep this very politically correct. People get very easily offended these days. So I'm not going to tell you, hey, how about you get your head out of the sand and start paying attention, because you should know better that ranch dressing is not a seasoning, not a healthy one. Instead, I'm just gonna tell you, hey, don't eat ranch dressing. Now, food number six is rice, but I don't have any. So food number seven, it's sweet potatoes. Food number eight is the number one snack you should have. You should always have it in the center console of your car. It is the absolute winner of best snack, voted year after year for the last 2,000 years. You already know, it's almonds right there. Food number nine is controversial because it sounds like it's full of sugar, but what I really like is when I have my oatmeal and I'll have it with some milk and some blueberries and maybe some protein powder, and I'll just go ahead and sprinkle over some of them lion loops, cinnamon lion loops right there. They're made out of beans. Food number 10 is when you have protein pancakes and you make them, or you want to have pancake syrup for whatever reason. I just love this stuff right here, sugar-free pancake syrup. This is my favorite brand. It's from Joseph's. Food number 11 is not really a food, but you don't really put it in the fridge. and it is your supplements. Now, this is the #1 supplement that I recommend. This is a krill oil. Long story short, it reduces inflammation, makes you burn more fat, reduces your improves your short-term memory, reduces joint pain, all that stuff. It's the #1 supplement everybody needs. It gives you all the omega-3s you need. You need a krill oil or a really high-quality fish oil. Food number 12 is one you're not expecting, and it is a backup salsa, because you never want to run out of salsa. So once you open it, you put it in the fridge, but you always want to have a backup. So yeah, you should be having salsa in your cupboards. The same thing goes for mustard, and the same thing goes for peanut butter. You want to get that peanut butter that when you open it, you have to put it in the fridge. And that was it. That's really all the food I keep in my kitchen cupboards. Everything else goes in the fridge. However, some of you may be thinking or asking yourself, what about protein bars? Michael's probably gonna say you should stay away from protein bars. You should always eat real food instead. Only eat protein bars in the case of an emergency. Well, here's the deal. Don't tell anyone else about this. Don't share this video. Don't let anybody else watch this, but just between me and you. What I always do, I keep my protein bars in the fridge because they taste a lot better when they're cooled. But of course, guys, that's just for cases of emergency. So I hope this helped, guys. I hope this kind of helped you out in knowing what you should put in your kitchen and what not. So now the very next step for you is to take action. So go into your kitchen and be like Denzel Washington in Training Day or Bruce Willis in Die Hard. And what I mean with that is ruthlessly go through your kitchen and dispose of the foods that you know you shouldn't eat. Now I know you're gonna think you don't want to throw food away. That's fine, you don't have to throw it away. Just give it to your neighbor. Any food that goes over your front doorstep is going to get eaten. Buy all the food that has to go in the fridge. Try to keep your cupboards clean and you'll be getting really, really lean. So you're supposed to go do that right now. Go to your kitchen right now. Stop watching this video. I don't know why you're still watching this video. Go to your kitchen. Go. Vamonos.